If you're about all things Scottish, not just Scottish, but it helps to be, we love to be Scottish. The Scottish American Society is hosting a big celebration in honor of Robert Burns, Scotland's national poet. Well, Gale Hoff is here to tell us all about the food, the music, the entertainment. She's got a couple of tartans on because she likes to represent everybody. You're here to tell me about this. This is coming up in Bettendorf soon. A couple weeks, yeah?
Yes, normally we have this at the end of January because that's when Robert Burns' birthday is. But if you remember back in January, there was COVID, it was cold, it was yucky. So we decided to wait till May 7th when it would be a little nicer weather for people to get out and join us.
If you're wondering who is Robert Burns, well, you know, he's a famous poet.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to hold up this because this is the latest available photo of Mr. Burns. He is not on Facebook, so
No.
so there he is, but or there he was. So this event has all the food, all the dancing, all the bagpipe tunes, all the fun stuff. And you told me you don't have to be Scottish. But it helps.
No, if you like to drink scotch, it works, you know.
Or if you just love Outlander.
Yeah, if
then
you love
you're
Outlander.
set.
Absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely.
Do you love the show?
Oh gosh, I'm reading the last book right now.
Go tell the
Very
bees
sad.
that I am gone.
That's
Oh
right,
my goodness.
that's right.
I'm not all the way through it yet, but
No,
I've begun
me
it
either.
as well.
Okay.
It's brilliant. If you haven't read the whole series, you need to do so.
Yep.
Anyway, we divert from the topic, which is the dinner.
Yes.
And not just that, but dancing and music as well.
Right. We will have bagpipers. We have a father and son group that are going to be playing Celtic music in the background, and during the, we have a young lady who will be teaching us some Highland dances so that we can get our chance to do that. We have the Grand March where everybody gets up and marches around together, and our big draw, of course, is our homemade haggis.
Yes. Now, that is, what is that? I mean, wait, can you describe it? Haggis?
It's beef parts.
Parts?
Yeah. So hamburger, heart, and liver.
Okay.
Lots of oatmeal, lots of whiskey, lots of spices. Think of it as a pate, because we usually put it on a cracker or whatever. So
I just, you know, I like weird food. So that's not weird in Scotland, but yeah.
And we make our own, so it's fabulous every year. Yeah.
And so the other part of this is that you can learn about all of this as well.
Oh,
but
absolutely.
But it's mainly a party.
Right,
it's a festival.
Right. You may have seen a picture of a man holding a bowl. He's holding the haggis, and he's doing the address to haggis. And that's Derek Grant. And then he takes his sword and he's slicing things and dicing.
The Scots love ceremony.
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
They have a prayer for everything, a certain blessing for everything, a certain poem for everything.
Right.
Yeah. Fun people, right?
Oh, absolutely. Maybe you know the song Old Lang Syne.
Sure.
Well, that's Robert Burns. My Love is Like a Red, Red Rose, Robert Burns. He was a little bit of a scallywag. Can I say that on TV?
Well, what do you mean by that?
Well, he died at 37, and from kind of being a wild man, I guess.
Is that right? He died of that.
Well,
you can die of that.
Between women and whiskey and
women and whiskey, and then those poems he wrote. Old Lang Syne, may old acquaintance be forgot.
That's right. That's right.
And the word old is AULD in the Scottish or in the Gaelic. Do you speak any Gaelic?
No.
No, you don't at all?
Well, just Solange, which means, you know,
yes,
a
Slanja.
toast.
Yes, your toast. Slanja. I know that from Jamie Fraser.
Yeah.
Slanja, yes. Okay, so do you have to wear your tartan when you come to the event?
No, and I want to make sure people know that on Friday is our early bird special ending date.
Are you talking about
You'll
this Friday?
save $5 on your meal.
This Friday?
Yes,
okay.
by this Friday. But we can take reservations until the 29th. So if you're postmarked the 22nd, we will honor that price point.
Well, it's at a great venue, which is the Isle Casino in Bettendorf. So this is the Robert Burns celebration, the music, the dancing, the great food. On Saturday the 7th is when it's taking place, and that's just a couple weeks. Can you believe it's going to be May? What in the world? Maybe
I don't know.
Maybe it'll be warm. Who knows,
We
right?
can hope. We
can only hope and pray.
Yeah.
So there's all the info. You do need to make your reservation.
Correct.
Yes. You can't. You better not just show up. They might not have enough haggis for you.
Very true. Very true.
Okay.
And of course, you know, I want to promote our trip that we have in September.
Can you do that just a few seconds?
Very quickly. We have a trip to Scotland and Ireland for 2 weeks, a week in each country. In September, if you go to the Scottish American Society of the Quad Cities website, you will find us there. And we have 4 seats left, so don't
You guys, if you have a chance to do that, I haven't been to Scotland, but the Ireland trip is one of the best I've ever taken, ever. And so that would be just beautiful.
Yeah, so
I'm glad you mentioned it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gosh, Gale, good seeing you again.
You too. Thanks,
Yes.
Paula.